Rachel here with Rachel's Unique Crafts, and it's a little different setup. I'm not on my Mevo, so I've got you as close as I can actually get the camera. So hopefully it is close enough. I can't not zoom in and out on this one, and I can't get it any closer to me. So I had someone not so nice the other day talking about telling me I could zoom in or I could move my camera. This is actually as close to it will get, and it is as large as it will get. So there's that. Let's get that out of the way first. I'm using we have made these before, and I did not bring the other ones, but it's the little Hostess cakes. I say a lot, sorry. How is everyone doing today? It's Valentine. I was gonna do one of these for Christmas, and time has a way. Look at me. I'm already getting it messy. Time has a way of getting away from us. It's a busy time of year, and this Christmas season, starting from the 1st of December, I do medical billing as the daytime job. So I've been working a lot of overtime. We had one girl to quit, hired someone to take her place, ended up having to fire her. Yeah, so yours truly has been doing all of the work, and it's been a little stressful, but it's getting better. We did hire another young lady, and hopefully she's gonna stay and love it like I do. And I love my job when I can just do my job and not everybody else's. So one day I want to retire and do this. This is my number one true passion, is doing anything with crafts. So I'll probably, I'm just gonna paint this. And be sure to get in all the little crevices, and see it's larger on the top side than it is the bottom. Get organized, Rachel. Get organized and put stuff where you can't remember where you put it. So you want to play with your magic, your clay, model magic a little bit, and get it conditioned. If you don't, it will leave cracks. Trust me. So we're just playing with it a little bit. And this can be used for Christmas. Turn around, use it for Valentine's. Then use it for St. Patrick's Day. Not St. Patrick's Day, oh my goodness. Veterans Day, 4th of July, Independence Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day, any of the patriotic holidays. Put this on your little tier tray, or just put it on your counter that in your kitchen. I have 3 of the chocolate ones in there. And over Christmas, it was kind of funny because they said, those are not real, right? So just play with it a little bit, kind of get it conditioned, because you don't want it cracking. Once you put it on there, you don't want it cracking. And it ain't gonna crack like today or tomorrow, but after a few weeks, it would start cracking. Crack-a-lackin'. So. Need you some kind of little cutting board or mat or it's trying to get away from me today. There we go. It's, y'all laying that out like that, it kind of resembles a heart. Kind of resembles a heart. So I don't use this cup for drinking out of anymore. It came to my craft room, and that was the end of that. Okay. I'm gonna have to let this dry before we put it on there. So while that's drying a little bit longer, I'm going to put this one to the side. We're going to grab some white. Let's see. And here again, we got to see how it's just, you'll know it's tough. It's like wants to tear. It's little. So you gotta work it and get it all done. I'll probably fast forward through this a little bit. Y'all to see the process, and I did it quite a while because you want it to feel smooth, and when you're pulling on it, it's hard to explain the texture of it, but it's a little rough. When you've massaged it and you've worked with it for a while, just kneading it, and it gets more of a smoother texture. So I just wanted y'all to see. It does take a few minutes to get that done right. So and you want this to be pretty long. Because you're going to make loops all the way across the top of it. So as you're rolling it, it's getting smaller and longer. You want it to kind of be the same size going all the way down. I just bumped that one. All this weather down here in South, our weather has really been like a roller coaster, and it's making you drunk and dizzy. Off we go on the highs and the lows. It's been down in the 20s, and now we're up in the almost 80 again. It's so hot outside today. And today is, I'm recording this on January the, what is today? 9th? I believe it's the 9th. So it is, we're on that roller coaster again, and I think Mother Nature is off of her meds. She's bipolar, and she has skipped her meds some more. Yeah. See how when it touches, it likes to stick together. This is just so y'all know exactly how, you know, it some people don't show the step-by-step. That's okay. But just showing you so you know that, you know, it does take longer than just a couple of minutes. To make these little dudes. And I've got something on here and I wiped it off. So, just trying to make sure it's kind of uniform in the size. And then we can take it and just start making little cursive E's. And you want them to kind of butt up. And I wish I was on my other camera. I would bring y'all closer. I am so sorry. I do apologize. But some things cannot be helped at the time. So there's that. But all you're doing is you're just making little loops. And they're not perfect. You go look at a Hostess Cake. And they're not perfect even out of the package for a real one. So Once you get them on there, see that one, I was going to take it off and redo that little loop, but let's see if this will work. You don't want to make the perfect little curve there on that one. See if they can all move together. Let's see about how far we gotta go. We're there. We're there. Now you can paint that if you want to. You don't have to on these. They stay that color. So I'm just gonna do, look at how long it's getting. Do one a little bit slimmer. It done broke off. Got too thin right there, didn't it? See if that one's long enough. Then we can lay both of them on there and see which one we like the best. The chunky one or the little skinny one. Y'all, I have made a tater tot casserole for the first time the other night. And it was good. And you know that would even be a good breakfast casserole. I mean, it's got the eggs and the bacon. I ain't liking how that one's looking, so we're gonna go with this one if I don't mess it up. We don't like it. Okay, so let's see. You want to keep your Model Magic in a Ziploc bag. Try to mash the air out of it. And I'm going to pull just a little hole. And then I will actually put it in another container. That is still pretty wet. So I'm going to sit it right here. I want it to kind of come a little bit over. And I could have done this part before, but I always think about it after the fact, so y'all know that's just me. Just set this back over here. I'll pull this up without getting it all out of shape. I want the edges to kind of be rounded off, because that's the way they look in real. So then as I cut it, I'm just kind of gently mashing down on them a little bit, just getting that rough edge off of it. So it's not just a straight cut off. It's kind of rounded. Just go around. And I'm going to paint this, because I really don't care about the color that it is. You see, and it's not the same all the way around, but that's okay, because it's not that way on the real ones. And if you've missed any on your styrofoam part, you can also touch it up. And even though we're going to paint them the same color, the model Magic is going to look a little different on there anyway. And I'll just keep some Ziploc bags. Let me go ahead and put this in here so it don't dry out and get hard. like bread. If it's got air in it, it dries out. And I'd like for my model Magic to be dry and hardened before I do this, so I'll probably come back and put a second coat on here. After all this dries, but I want to show y'all this part. I may have to just pause and come back. See, it is still very wet. But it is looking a lot better being painted. Little piece of fuzz or something on there. Little brown something something. So, all right. Okay, y'all, I'm back. We had a little intermission time there, and I put a second coat of paint on our little Hostess cake, and it's about dry on top. Still, the styrofoam's a little wet. That's not gonna affect what we're gonna do. So, I did take the hair dryer and I did blow dry the top there. Y'all, we've had tornado warnings, and it's been raining, and the sun is shining now. So, and it is a nice warm summer day here on January the 12th, 10th, 9th. It's January 9. Okay. Mod Podge dries clear, so unless you got it, you know, like lumpy, and then it might not. So I'm just putting on a good little coat of Mod Podge here, and where it's getting bundled up, just kind of brushing it through. And when it gets on the paint part, it's okay. Ideally, I would let this dry a day or two and then do all this, but for the sake of time and needing to get some fake bakes done, I wanted to show y'all. So we're gonna do that. We're going to take our little loops here, trying to get them up where y'all can see them, and then we're just going to lay them right across what I think is the middle. Now you can kind of, really? You know, I've got my door open, and yellow jacket just come in here. Okay, it didn't hurt anything. I just don't want dust or anything to get on it. All right. Okay. This end was a little bit too long, but it's not going nowhere. So now we have a red little Hostess cake that you can use for patriotic decor, Valentine's, Christmas. And I put another coat of red on there. So they're not hard, but you do want to make sure to condition your Model Magee. Because if you don't, it will crack. And I'm going to show you. I went and snagged mine out of my kitchen. I won't sell these because they cracked. I didn't know this at first. So you live and you learn. So y'all won't make the same mistakes I made. Maybe y'all can see it on camera. I don't know, but see, there's a little crack here. Don't know if you can see it or not. That's one. This one cracked right in the middle. Right back there. So there, you might can see it a little bit. It's hard to capture it on camera. It looks fine, but if you look on right there, it's a hole. Might can see a little bit of the white down in there. And so, and then this one's got a tiny little crack right there. And then the Model Magee came apart also on the trim. So just make sure, and that's why, you know, I spent several minutes, you know, just working my Model Magee and getting it ready. So in case no one has ever shown y'all how it does when you don't condition it, that is one very important part. So this is already drying. I think, hopefully, this one won't crack. Isn't that gonna be so cute sitting on a tier tray? Now I've got it where it won't even stand up. Let's put a few more toothpicks in it. So I want it to stand up, get dry, all the way up under there. Okay, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry that I couldn't zoom in. The camera is as close as I can get it. We've got a lot of issues going on, different things. So, stormy weather being number one. So please forgive me. And remember, I do love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you that watch my videos. And until next time, y'all get to crafting, make something beautiful, and share your pictures with me. Thank y'all so much. Until next time, get to crafting. Bye-bye, y'all.